leadership has to take on a much more nuanced role. But I'm going to start by giving you an example of a failure.
My topic about motivation facts. So Professor Hudson and Professor Bikido has mentioned about leadership before.
This morning we have the topic about leadership, and I would like to talk about how to train the leaders.
And the challenge is the behavior of the business leader. Are they accountable for their business? At the same time, accountability affects the customer because it builds trust and loyalty of customers.
Alright, so let's talk about motivation. So any one of us, as a leader, we all want to motivate people. So what can we define motivation? So motivation is defined as making people to do something as your wish, right? But sometimes, do you realize that you got an employee? You tell them, okay, hey, please do this assignment for me. Please do this task for me. And sometimes you did realize that they do it, they did it. But from the bottom of their heart, they don't want. So how do you feel about that? Do you feel good? Or you want them to do it because that they really want to do it?
It's something that you win through your activity, through your example. Therefore, it can only be done through practice. There is no theoretical basis for authority.
Experience first, and after that you can have lessons, and then you can become the leader.
My experience about what is to be leadership.
Manipulation is something that you ask people to do what you want, but sometimes you force them to do so. And because of some reasons, they have to do so. It's not because that they want to do it, but because they have to do it. But inspiration, on the other hand, is a completely different picture. Inspiration is something that, okay, you give me a good reason, and I change my mindset. And later on, I decided to do it by myself.
There are 4 factors or 4 steps. First of all, we do or have experience first. Before we learn the theory, we can have experience first. And then observation,
localization, and comorbidity. First of all, I would like to talk about localization.
They give you food for thought about what you should do in your real experience. Because it's not a skill that you can learn, it's something that you have to practice.
And the last one, which is very important for e-commerce, is the smartphone penetration. So we expect to have 70% of the population in Vietnam who have the smartphone and can buy online.
Every business is established because of a reason. No business is started without reason. Yeah? And the reason for the business is what we call the values inside the company. Usually it is the value of the founder.
The young lion will become the king, but the king did not teach him the theory. The first thing they bring the child, right, to the high top of the mountain.
Với đồng chí Đăng rất là lâu rồi, hiểu rõ lâu rồi. Thế đến khi mà tôi đến một cái hội nghị khác, gặp rất nhiều những các giám đốc khác, họ là những người mua.
Divide into more field: education, culture, innovation, and environment.
On the question of commitment, you can't just have an idea, you have to carry it through. If it's a good idea on Monday, it's still a good idea on Friday. You know? You don't change on Wednesday and say, I don't really fancy doing that anymore, I think I'll go off on holiday. If I go to the beach now, there won't be too many people, I'll have a good time. Yeah? Conviction and commitment. And for me, the most important is responsibility.
Right? The child see the world first, and they have the vision first. And after that, the king will say, right, all the animals become your citizens. And you will become the leader, right? You will become their king. So experience First of all, the feeling first. Doing something or being in some situation and watching first. Then after that, right, you will have some ideas first. So feel first and understand later.
Okay, so we are living in the world of manipulation. Imagine that you are open a business, right? You wanna, let's say you wanna sell this one. You wanna sell this one. But sometimes you use a lot of tactics in order to make people buy your product or services. Here are the three common tactics that people often use in order to make people do something, purchase something. For example, promotion. Because okay, I got this, it's very cheap, buy it.
And publicly. So this is actually a big challenge for some people. Some people in the company is what.
Every year in summertime, I organize some program for young people. There's a teenager from 12 years old until 18 years old. This is in Singapore. And then I split the team into two small teams. Then I asked them, right, each of the team, right, will walk from the hotel in Chinatown to Malayan Park.
Today is 50% discount. So sometimes you do not need the computer, you don't need a laptop. But because of it's huge discount and you have to buy it, you feel that, oh my God, if I don't buy it, I will miss it. So I have to buy it. But it doesn't mean that I need it, right? So the second one is fear. For example, I am a mineral water producer. I tell you that, hey, buy it. If you don't drink it, you die tomorrow.
This is one sharing about the single day. So in e-commerce, we have the day we call 11/11, where it is the health check for the logistic preparation for e-commerce. So you see that in the China landscape from 2009 to 2016, you see the in terms of the growth.
By themselves. But these are the game. And each of them should find a way to go. I do not lead them, I do not guide them. I just ask them to do that. So three teams will compete together. The rules of the game is that they should go there, right? First, early and safe, right?
It's manipulation leads to transactions, not loyalty. Transactions means that I can buy this product one time, but next time when I'm not emotional, I will not buy it. So loyalty is the purpose that everyone wants to achieve. Even when you get a product, you want to get a loyal customers, right? Loyal customer means that, for me, I buy iPhone. I know that Samsung has some great features, more than iPhone, but I still use iPhone. Because why?
They also have a cost of localization, via improved communication, improved transport, free trade agreements, global banking, the growth of MNCs, and industrial revolution. And on the other hand, there are some aspects.
We still use the traditional law, so a lot of challenge there. And also for Vietnam, we have the chop name Thai, very special for Vietnam. It also makes the delivery even more difficult.
The second step, the team sit together. They observe everything and they watch. They see that their team is lower than other teams. They see that some members are missing on the way, right? They have to find the member to collect them, right? It makes them slower. They found out, right? They went the wrong way. And there's some conflicts between the members.
So you know that many great companies in this world produce smartphones, right? Samsung, Apple, Oppo, what else? LG, Nokia, a lot. And when for example, I produce a smartphone, I come to you and I say, hey, I have a great iPhone, I have a great computer.
So what is the challenge? So when we talk about the logistics e-commerce, the most challenge is the last mile logistics. And they are I classify in the 6 basic challenge. We had the legal administration, we had human resource, we had delivery capacity.
Session. Alright, so you can see this is the 3 layers. The core is about the why, the second is about how, and the outside is the what. So many companies, when I ask them, why do you create a business? Some of them just answer again, oh, I create business because I want to make profit. I want to become rich.
Now the next step, they will conclude, or they will draw some lessons they learned from the trip here. And here they conclude, right? Because any member can be the leader, right? And poor communication. They do not communicate well, right? Or with teamwork.
And we also need a lot of public in order for logistics to operate in Vietnam. In terms of the human resource, in Vietnam we haven't got any kind of more training on the logistics for e-commerce. We are starting, but we are quite behind. We don't have the kind of well-trained professional.
So they try again. The next game, right? They put more things in their teams. For example, first of all, they should appoint the team leader first. Right? If we tell them you should have the plan, most of the learner will say that it's waste of time. But from the experience, now they understand why we should make plan first. All right, and then they make the plan first. It takes about 10 minutes or 15 minutes for them to make the plans. But now it is more successful to them. They discuss more before they start. They assign the task. Each member will receive the task. All right. And they agree on the rules of communication, right? How to report, who report to whom, all right? And if there's a problem, how to solve.
And loyalty, real emotional value, exists in the brain of the buyer, not the seller. Thank you.
They agree on that before they start. All right, because I have only 10 minutes to talk. So it means that from the next game, right, the experience and the leader, they will experience the leadership now. And other members will talk about the leadership. For example, the leader is good at communication or not, right? Good at planning or not, or they know how to assign the task or not, or they know how to empower other members or not. All right.
Transform. Infrastructure, yes. I'm talking about the traffic. I'm talking about the flooding, right? I believe that everyone remember the flood that we had a few weeks back, right?
I'm interested in this because I know that now in many universities, many schools, and even the training center, they still focus much on theory. Especially leadership, right? In leadership, there are many skills. For example, communication, planning, or solving problems. We cannot learn in theory only. We should change the way of training or education. I believe that this will be one of the most effective training methods for leadership. The conclusion is that we should change our methods of training and education, not only for adults, but only for children. Right? Our children should be leaders. They can become the leaders. Right? So I have only 10 minutes, so I would like to stop here. Thank you very much. Thank you.